Welcome, everyone, to another episode of PC Building Simulator 2. Now, I know you're wondering why we're sitting here at this nice blue screen. Well, I'll tell you. In the past couple of weeks, they've pushed out an update to the game and a couple of hot fixes, and it seems like every time they push out a bunch of stuff in a short period of time, things get broken. And what got broken this time was my office PC. So I've already looked at it. I already know what's wrong with it. We'll take a look at it together here in just a minute, but I was going to do some jobs. I was going to do, obviously, a build from spares and repairs to sell in the storefront, but I think today we need to fix the office PC first, and then we'll see what kind of time we have left. Hopefully we can at least get a couple of jobs done so we can earn some money, and we may have to wait on the spares and repairs build for the next episode. I have one picked out. It's sitting over here. I just don't think with what I want to do to this, I've already kind of decided what I want to do with this massive case. I don't think I'm going to have time after working on the office PC here. So let's go ahead and power this down because we can't do anything without an office PC. Can't do anything. Now, they did add in, you're going to notice this bad boy is dusty. They did add that in a while ago where PC's running generate dust or collect dust or whatever, but if you look in here, you're going to notice something's missing. Something's missing. Now, what might that be? Well, that would be the the radiator that was in the front is gone. These across the top are just fans. That's just a fan. So there's no radiator in the front anymore, and all the tubing's gone. So we're gonna have to figure something out here, but I guess let's start with some compressed air, because this is something they added in. I'm kind of glad it does this. It makes it a little more realistic, because PCs do collect dust over time. I mean, you know, like I said, this was added in quite a while ago, so if you don't have a PC that just sits and runs in your game, then you may not notice it. You may not notice it building up, but yeah, where did the radiator go? I can sort of maybe understand the tubing, I don't know, wearing out. Is that a thing? Where did the 360 mil radiator from the front go? Now, I don't even know if I've got one in stock, so I may have to find another PC that works just so I can order one. Let's see. Let's go over here to custom water cooling. Let's take a look at radiators. I've got a couple of 240s and a couple of 140s. So we have a couple of choices. I could throw an air cooler on here so this thing will actually run, because as you noticed, as soon as it powers up, like, you can go to the BIOS, but it will not load in to the operating system, like, at all. So that's not going to work. But I do have some air coolers. I could throw an air cooler on here, which would at least get us up and running for a minute so we could place a same-day order. So I guess let's do that. Go ahead and clean the CPU up. This is such a weird thing to have happened. Let's see here. Let's go to parts. We'll go to tools. Let's get some thermal paste. We're just going to do a quick... it says sufficient, so we should be good. Let's go... What do we have for... What am I looking for? CPU cooler. Literally anything. Literally anything on here will get us up and going. So let's cable that. I'm not even going to bother to cable the pump. I don't think it matters. Now, let's see. Will this get us into the actual operating system? It will. Okay, so here we go. At least we're up and running. I mean, I guess I could have used the tablet to order stuff, but I wanted to make sure also that the PC wasn't just broken, because IRL, I've started up PCs without any cooling on the CPU. Gotten into Windows before without causing any problem. It usually doesn't, like, heat it up that much. Like, it's probably not good for the longevity of your CPU, but I've done it with some old ones just playing around, and it works just fine. But in this game, apparently, if there's no cooler, I guess, doesn't work anymore. But yeah, we could use the tablet, but I kind of wanted to make sure this worked. It does. We'll go to the shop here. Let's go to this is the wrong shop. This is the wrong shop. What am I doing? We need the custom water cooling shop. Because I need a radiator. I need a radiator. Have they added any 420s in? No, of course not. Of course not. Let's get one of these. And we're going to do same day delivery. And we're going to buy it now. And it should be here. This is such a weird thing to have happened. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's get our radiator. And we can get that in here. Let's go ahead and power this down. Let's see. All right, let's take this air cooler off. We're going to need to... Wow, that didn't spread out at all. There was no spread on that thermal paste. So that's something there. Let's go to tools. We'll go back to thermal paste. Let's put a huge wad on here. We're going to be putting the water block back on. There we go. Then let's go to custom water cooling. Was this... I think this was the block that was on there. We'll get that on. I'm wondering if we're going to have to take the pump out of the front to get the radiator in here. No, we're not. Okay. Yeah, where did the radiator go? It just up and left. It left. The whole PC was like, nah, you don't need a radiator anymore. We'll go ahead and put this back together. And then, let's see. We do need to cable this. We'll cable this. Cable this. And then we can pipe. I don't even remember what piping I had in here. It was probably clear. Let's see. We'll do clear rigid pipe. And what do we want to do for fittings? Maybe we'll just do black. Just do black fittings. Which one of these is out? That one. All right. Come out of here. We'll go up to here. If this gets really long and involved, I'll step away and get it done. I don't think it's going to be too bad. Let's come down low. We have room to connect this. Let's see. Let's straighten this up a little bit. Okay, let's just do that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that's done. We'll accept that. We're going to come out of here. I don't think it matters, but I'm going to go in the top one here. It may matter on this. I'm not overly sure. I don't think I've ever seen an in or an out on these particular blocks. We'll do that. All right. This may not be how it was previously, but this is how it's going to be now. And we'll go here. And whatever this mess is that's happening, I don't particularly like the way this looks. But I don't really know what else to do with it right now. I really just want to get this up and running so that we can do a job or two here before this video gets too long. That doesn't look bad, though. Let's go ahead and accept that. Then we can go ahead and get some coolant in. Let's just look for... I'm pretty sure I had cyan in here. That doesn't even look close to these. Whatever. I wish they'd make some of these colors match. Like, why have cyan cables that don't match the cyan coolant? So there's that. Okay, let's make sure this thing powers on now. Of course, now we got funky colors going on here. This thing's gone RGB. Okay. Lighting. Let's see if we can fix some of this stuff. Let's see. Fan. I don't even know what fan this is. Oh, this fan. Right. Okay, that's fine. Why can I select a single fan on the radiator? This is weird. Sure. That looks fine. Where are these? I've selected this. So there's those 4 fans, the mouse, the keyboard, CPU cooler. What's this? Okay, that's that. Man, I'm so confused. So I can't change these. I can only change... What? You can only... And it doesn't even do anything. So, okay. So I'm wondering if this is a new bug. Because all these fans are the ones that go across the top and the back. But this isn't showing up, and it's staying lit up for some reason. And I can switch that off, and it's still red. Look, you can still see that it's sort of on. Static. And if you change the color, it doesn't seem to matter. Yeah, it immediately... So... Okay. So I guess those are going to be red. I don't even think I can... Yeah, I can only turn off the bottom one. I can't even turn them all off. So that's broken. That's good. Nice and broken. And then whatever this is, so like you can't change this HyperX Fury RGB. That's broken. Look, it doesn't even exist here. And it says RGB, but you can't select it or change the color. You can just turn it off and on. Doesn't really matter. You can't see it. It's under this cover. You can't even see it. Wow. So they've really broken RGB in the game. Good. Good. All right. So these are just staying lit up for some reason. I feel like I'm going to have this working, and the next time I start this game up, this is going to be broke. Okay, nope, they're still selected. I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words right now. So at least it's working. So there's that. Oh, let's power it down. We'll go put it back under the desk, and then I think we can get to work on at least maybe doing a couple of jobs. That took about 15 minutes, so I'm a little short on time. Like I said, we'll try to do 2 jobs. We're going to save this for the next episode. I know episodes are going out slow. Look, it's still lit up under there. I know episodes from me are coming out slow, and it's just because real life keeps getting in the way, but hopefully the next episode won't be but a couple of weeks away from this one going out. I'd like to get back to releasing episodes a little more closely together, maybe not weekly, but maybe bi-weekly, and maybe throwing some other stuff out as well. I've gotten a bunch of games given to me from all different publishers, all kinds of simulation games, so I'd like to get some of those up. So if there's some out there that you guys haven't heard of, some smaller studios or something producing some of these games, there's actually some good ones that have come out, and I'm going to try to highlight a few of those for you guys so that there's some other simulation games you can check out here soon. But let's hop into the email. Let's at least do something to make some money here. Let's see, we've got this one down here is the oldest one. It says, do you work with computers? I hate using my computer at the moment. In terms of performance, I want it to benchmark around 17881. I'm after 32 gigs of memory. Could you maybe paint the case green? I think it could really use a scan too, regards Daniel. So Daniel's got a parts budget of $3,250. You get a 3D Mark, a Time Spy score of 17881, and 32 gigs of RAM. Let's take a look at what Daniel's stats are. Got an i9 7920X. I wonder what they're going to let us replace. And he's got a 3080. So, I mean, we could probably upgrade to a 4080 and get there. Or maybe upgrade. It hasn't been benchmarked. We may have to wait till this comes in, benchmark it, and see what they say is a customer part that we can't swap out, because a lot of times they'll either let us replace the CPU or the GPU, but not both. And he wants to upgrade to 32 gigs of RAM. His motherboard does look like it should take 8 sticks of RAM if it's an X299, but it may be one of the smaller ones. It only takes 4 sticks. If that's the case, we can just add 2 more sticks of RAM, but I'm sure we can get him up to a 17881. Let's go ahead and accept it. If not, I mean, you know, all it's going to do is kill my bongo rating. My 5-star bongo rating, 5-star bongo rating will just go away. Sure, let's accept it. What's this? Can play face melter. Oh, so this is let's not do that one. Let's take a look at this one. This one says, what's up? So my rig is running really slow lately. I'm hoping for 32 gigs of memory, if you can stretch to that. When I picked it up, a load of stuff came out. It's not like that inside, is it? Well, if it came out, I can guarantee you it is inside as well. I can spend about $200. Can you get it done before 2/16/23? My PC's been loud lately. Can you do anything about that? The donuts theme looks cool. I'd love it if you could apply that. Cheers. Claudio? I don't know. Something like that. Something French. Parts budget of $200. 32 gigs of RAM. Clean out dust. Spend less than $200. Let's see. That motherboard, I believe, takes 4 sticks of... I don't know. He's only got 8 gigs of RAM right now, so we're just going to have to full-on replace what's in there. So he's got Team Group T-Force Dark Silver 4 gig, 3000 megahertz. I believe they make those in 16 gig sticks as well, so we might just give him 2 new sticks of RAM to get him up to 32 gigs. This one ought to be easy. Let's go ahead. Hello, I'm clicking close. There we go. Let's go ahead and accept this one. We'll get these 2 done in this episode. So let me fire up the store. I'm going to step away. I'm going to get parts, hopefully. Well, I'll get parts for the Claudio job, and then I'll see what I can do about getting parts for the other job for the 3D Mark score. I may just go ahead and order a graphics card, because if it doesn't work and I have to order something else, I can always just save it. It's not like I'm hurting for money. Got 171, almost 172 thou in the bank. So I think we're good. Anyway, I'm going to step away. I'm going to get some parts, and I will be right back. All right, so for the job to get a 3D Mark score of 17,000 something, I don't remember exactly what it was. Anyway, for that, we needed to get them up to 32 gigs of RAM. They already had 2 8 gig sticks of this Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro in white, so we're just going to add 2 more sticks to their system, hopefully. As for getting them their score, I'm going to go ahead and purchase this PNY RTX 4080. Now, if I can't use it, you know, obviously I can't send it back, but I'm sure I'll have a job I can use it, and I'm not too worried about spending that money. So either way, I think we're good. Best case scenario, I won't have to order anything for same-day delivery. So there's that. Then for the one for the Claudio, the upgrade where they want us to dust it and put on, what, a donut theme or something like that. Anyway, they just want 16 gigs of RAM, so we're going to get them the same brand they have. We're just going to get them 2 16, or they wanted 32 gigs of RAM, I'm sorry. So we're going to get them 2 16 gig sticks, and that'll get them where they want to go. And then we'll do the dusting and the fan curves and the theme and all the other stuff. So let's go ahead and order these things for next day delivery. We'll go ahead and close that out. We can go end our day. We'll turn off the lights. We'll get everything in so we can get to work. All right, it's a new day. Get this light on. Here's our 2 upgrades. Let's get our parts first. Done. Look, why are those lit up through the wall? What? Something's seriously broken with water cooling. Jeez. Okay. So this is the bigger upgrade. We'll do this one. Let's do this one second. Because we may have to do more stuff for that. Like, why is that doing that? That's just not right. Just not right. Something's bugging out. Oh, this one goes over here. Okay, so for this job, we need to dust it. We need to upgrade the RAM. We need to spend less than $200, and they need it done by tomorrow. Well, all that's going to be done right now. Okay, let's get some compressed air. Let me get this bad boy dusted out. 79, 80. Where's dust hiding? All right, let me zoom in because I'm not seeing any dust. Okay. That did it. All right. Let's get... Nope. Oh my gosh. I just want to get the RAM out. What did I remove a cable of? Okay. Evidently just a case fan. Just a case fan. All right, let's get some RAM in here. This was this one. Yeah. So we've got 2 sticks of the Team Group T-Force Dark Silver 16 gig, 3000 megahertz. We will get those in. And then we needed to adjust their fan curve because it's been loud. And some front fans would really help with that. But whatever. Let's power this up. Let's hop into the BIOS. Let's see if they need XMP turned on. They did. Okay, let's do this. We'll go ahead and boot. While this is booting, I'm going to go ahead and grab a USB drive because we're going to need to put the fan curve software on here. Add remove. I just searched for it, but half the time the search doesn't work, so we're just going to scroll until I find it. Oh my goodness, this thing's slow. Okay. We got fan control on here. Can we select everything? No, we can only select these groups. Let's do... balanced. Eco. Okay, eco might be the quietest. Custom. Let's just do eco. I don't want to go through and apply custom curve to all of this. That ought to be quiet enough. Temps are going to go up, but that ought to be quiet. Oh, this fan in the back isn't not working. It's... oh. It just looked like that in the app. I was like, did you see how that thing was turning? That was something. I was like, I'm going to have to replace a fan. I'm not hearing anything from this PC, so I really don't think that there's any messed up fans. I think they were just complaining about it being loud because of the fan curve, so that's what I'm going to hope for. That thing's going to drive me nuts. We may be getting rid of the custom water cooling that's in there. Okay, they want a donuts theme. Let's see. Donuts, donuts. Oh, there it was. Boom. Donuts. Oh, that's something there. That's something there. Okay, I think that was it. I think that's all they wanted. Let's look at the email real quick. Let's see. It was this one. Yeah, donuts theme. PC's been loud. Okay. This one should be done. Let's go put this out here in the delivery area. maybe. And we're going to work on this PC here. Now, this one we need to upgrade RAM. So yeah, we should be able just to add 2 sticks over here, which we have somewhere. Memory. It's this Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro. That should give them 32 gigs of RAM. Now, can we replace this graphics card? Please. Please don't say owned by. Nope, just says used. Excellent. Oh, we gotta make a little more space for this one. Okay, that's in there. They got a 1200 watt power supply. It looks like they've just got regular, what are those, tightly braided? Let's see. Looks like these, ribbon braided. Yeah. They have no exhaust fans. So that'll be something with a 4080 in there. But hey, they didn't ask me to make sure it was well ventilated. They just wanted a 3D Mark score of 17881. Maybe if we make it run hot, they'll send it back to us and we can make some more money. What a terrible way to think. What a terrible way. All right, let's hop into this BIOS. Let's see if they need XMP turned on. They did. Hey, at least they've got a SSD of some sort, an M.2. Let's get this thing booted up. While it's booting, I need to put a USB drive in here because we need 3D Mark. There we go. Done. All right. Let's get 3D Mark running. Here we go. As soon as I have a score, or, I mean, I doubt this is going to blue screen or crash, but if it does, either way, if I get a score or if it crashes, I'll come back. I'll show you guys what it gets. All right, so they wanted a score of 17881. We got them 22059. And if they had a newer CPU, like a newer Intel or a newer Ryzen, probably could get even higher than that. Something with a higher IPC would boost this up even more, being that that's a 4080. This is actually a sort of low score. It's just because of the CPU. So yeah, so there's that. I know they wanted their case painted green, but was there something else? I feel like there was something else. Something else. A scan, a virus scan. Let's get the virus scanner on here. Virus scanner. Nice. Let's run this. Let's see. 261, not bad. Let's go ahead and clean those up. And then we'll get this case painted green, and then we will wrap this up. All right. Let's get the side panel on here. They didn't say if they wanted us to change any of their RGB, so I'm just going to leave that alone. But we'll take a look at this bad boy right now as it sits. We didn't really look at the other one, but I guess there wasn't much to look at. So here's this one. We're going to go paint this green. Maybe we'll take a quick look at it again after that. They didn't say which color green. They just said green. Maybe this darker green. Let's see. Let's do nozzle size. Oh. This may not look the greatest just because it's not letting me paint everything green. Like, there's going to be a good bit of blue still on here. Not that blue and green go bad together. It just is going to look a little unfinished. Yeah, looks slightly unfinished. It'd be nice if these would paint. Like this area that's blue. But it's not bad. It's not bad. So let's take a final look at this PC. Here, we can power it up. We'll make that UI go away. I'll zoom in a little bit. And there it is. There it is, and it's weird. It's weird blue and green. Weird blue and green colors. Okay. Okay, let's go put this out in the delivery area, and then we can collect some money. And these green fans are going to drive me nuts. They need to fix that, and they need to fix that quick. All right, so we got some stuff that we could buy from spares and repairs. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything worth having here. Anything water-cooled? Anything with semi-modern parts? Got a 2080 and a 2600X. No. Got a 10600 and an R9 290. Okay, I'm going to pass. I mean, obviously I could use these cases, but I can buy a case cheaper than this. And some of the stuff, like this got a 970 Gamer XL. Like, what am I going to do with that? I think it might be time to just start buying cases and building PCs from scratch. All these things are old. So old. So old. So we've got some jobs for the next episode. But let's go ahead and collect some money from what we did this episode. So this was for the one we just set out there. We painted it green. We scanned it. We got them the 3D Mark Time Spy score that they wanted, or way more than what they wanted. And we upgraded them to 32 gigs of RAM. Let's hope for 5 stars. There we go. They proved my PC could get to 22059 in 3D Mark, and they even decked me out with a custom green paint job. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and delete that. Let's take a look at this one. We got this one all done. We put their donut theme on there. We adjusted their fan curve. We got them 32 gigs of RAM. We cleaned out the dust, and we spent less than $200. So yeah, let's hope for 5 stars on this. Nice. 5 stars. The RAM upgrade went well, and my PC is running a lot quieter. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so we've got 3 jobs. We might be able to knock out all 3 of these in the next episode. Maybe. Because what I want to do to the PC that's sitting over there that I want to sell in the storefront is I want to build something, in this case, basically from scratch. I'll use some of the parts that are in there, some of the water cooling stuff, but there's a lot. Most of it's just going to come out. And we're going to use mainly just the case. So yeah, look for that in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you being here, hanging out. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, a thumbs down if you didn't. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and ring the bell if you want to be notified as soon as a video from me goes live. Also, if you want to chat with me outside of YouTube, I do have a Discord server. There's a link to that down in the description. Also, I do stream sometimes over on Twitch. If you want to follow me over there, there's a link to that down in the description as well. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there, guys. And I will see you in the next episode.